Hello everyone and welcome to the Dragon Code. In this video we will cover inheritance. I will declare class date. It will have attributes day, month and year. And then I will also write constructors. Default first. Day is going to be 1, month 1 and year 2024. And I will also write user defined constructor. It will have 3 input parameters: day, m for month, and y for year. Day is equal to d, m to month to m, and year to y. Then I will declare another class employee, which will have attribute name. But I also want to employee class have all attributes like in date class. And instead of repeating those attributes, this employee class can inherit date class. This is structure of employee class now. It has attributes from date class and has one extra attribute name. Now I will write constructor for employee class. It's going to be public constructor. And now I need to have 4 input parameters because this employee class has 4 attributes: name and those 3 parameters from class date. So I will have n for name, and I will copy these input parameters here. Name is going to be n. But although attributes day, month and year also belongs to employee class, I cannot access them because they are private. So I can only access them inside that class, inside base class. I can make these attributes in date class public. But then I will violate encapsulation principle because if I declare date object, I can access those attributes, but I don't want that. I want to preserve encapsulation, but I also want to be able to access attributes from base class inside derived class, and it is done with protected access specifier. So I will make those attributes in date class protected, and now I won't be able to access them outside of class, but I can access them inside derived class. When I declare employee object, first date object will be created and then employee object. To see it, I will write here cout class date default constructor. And here in user defined constructor, class date user defined constructor. In class employee, I will also add here class employee user defined constructor. I will also write message in this structure cout class date destruction. And same in employee class. I will copy this, and this is employee class. I'll remove this line here, and I will declare employee object. So I will use user-defined constructor, name John, and I will add some date. Now I will run this code, and as you can see, first date object is created, and because I didn't do anything with those input parameters, default constructor from date class will be called, and those values will be assigned to day, month, and year. Then constructor in derived class, employee class is called, and after that objects are destroyed in reversed order. First employee object is destroyed, and then date object is destroyed. If I want those values to be assigned to day, month, and year, I need to use user-defined constructor from base class, and I will do it like this, colon, and I will call date constructor, and I will pass, you can see I have those options. I will use user-defined constructor, and I will pass day, month, and year. And now when I run this code, you can see that user-defined constructor is called inside date class. Now I will overload output operator to be able to print object. I will first do that in base class, friend stream operator for output. Here I will have stream object cout and date object, and I will print attributes from date object, day object month, and object year, and I will return cout object. I will do same in derived class, employee class, and here I will have employee object, and I won't print day, week, and month. I will print object name, a new line. And because I overloaded output operator in base class, I will just print base object. So cout, and now I need to convert this employee object in date object. So I will use brackets, and I will add reference to not create new object. If I remove reference, copy constructor will be called, a new object will be created, but I don't want that. I want to use same object. And now I will print this object and run this code. And as you can see, this is date and this is name from employee object. And because I'm calling user-defined constructor from base class, those values are applied to day, month, and year. If I remove user-defined constructor call here, default values will be added to day, month, and year. I can also assign attributes from base class in constructor of derived class. So I can also do it here. Day is going to be equal to D, month to M, and year to Y. And now when I run this code, you can see although default constructor is called in date class, then inside employee user defined constructor, those values are assigned to day, month, and year. But it is not good practice to do this. Base class should take care of its attributes, so I will call user defined constructor from base class. So day, month, and year. This is all for this video. If you like this video and want more videos like this, press like button and subscribe, and see you next time.